Welcome. Umoja 2 TV is here in the Electric City, where we anticipate to see an electrifying cross-county inter-city rivalry game. The Schenectady Patriots invite the Albany High Falcons. The spotlight player tonight for the Falcons is Hamadi Gaddy, who had his best game versus CBA with 28-point performance. Also, the spotlight player for Schenectady Patriots is John Riles. Best game was a 30-point performance versus Troy in a nail-biter game. Also, John Riles scored in double figures in every one of his games so far this season. With more analysis, I'd like to bring in Coach Torsten Fuller.
I expect a very intense matchup tonight. You're going against two teams that like to get after it. They're well-versed. Some of these teams are familiar with each other. They know what each other like to do. They know what they can expect. We're coming off. Albany High came out to a promising start to start the season. They battled Colony, got a couple victories with Columbia. Got a couple victories under their belt. And they seem to stumble a little bit in their last game in Mahonis, and they're looking to bounce back and see can they compete tonight. Schenectady is off to a sizzling start. They're off to a 5-0 record. They're going in, they're handling their business. It's going to be interesting to see how these two teams match up tonight.
We'll be right back after this. Schenectady has 2,068 students. Albany High has 1,891 students. Only Shenectady is ahead of both of these programs with 2,377 students enrolled. There's Hamadi Gaddy, number 12. He's a senior. He's averaging 15.2 points. He's ranked number 80th in Section 2 right now. Ja'Cory Nixon, number 14. He's a senior, 6'2". Matthew Coon, 6'4". He's a junior, number 5. Number 21, Caleb John, sophomore, 6'3". And rounding out the top 5 for Albany High is Jaquan Beltran. He's a 6-foot senior, number 30. It's his first start of the season against Schenectady. Schenectady starters are John Riles, averaging 21 points a game, ranked 20th in the section. Cameron Coles, 5'9" junior guard. Tyrone Jenkins, 6'5" senior. Number 1. Number 0, Deshaun Westbrook. He's ranked 65th in the area in three-pointers with 10 so far this season. And number 5, Raymond DeJesus, 5'7" senior guard.
Which way is that
Blue,
going?
we going towards our right. The white, we going towards our left. Albany High is blue, Schenectady is white. Albany High wins the jump ball. Okay, Albany High started out with a turnover. Ja'Cory Nixon with the turnover. You got to watch those feet there. Coach, I think the turnover situation has to be minimized for Albany High to stay close.
Yeah, the last time we saw Albany High out against Colony, that was one of their Achilles' heel. They turned the ball over a lot in that game. They got to be careful here.
Albany High with the carom. They get it. Number 30, Beltran, who just entered the starting 5 for the first time this season. Let's see what he does. Schenectady's in that fame 3-2 defense they use since Loudest has arrived here at Schenectady. Got a deflection there, long arms. There's a jump ball. Schenectady to retain the possession. Coach, that 3-2 was a lot more effective when you got long arms and you got active bodies and you're looking for deflections in that type of defense, and you saw that just there.
Yeah, Lotus brung that 3-2. His father, when he used to coach in Mechanicville, and you still use that as a staple out there in Mechanicville, by the way.
The 3 ball by number 5, Raymond DeJesus. Schenectady is up 3-0. Beltran, who just entered to the starting lineup against this game, scores the first bucket for the Flying Falcons. Raymond Westbrook with the Deshaun Westbrook with the 3 ball. He's ranked 65th in our area on the 3 ball. Ja'Cory Nixon comes right back at him. The sounds the crowd for a nice 2-point pull-up. That shot curves off the rim. A nice quick outlet by Hamadi Gaddy to Ja'Cory Nixon, and Ja'Cory Nixon finished it. Nice to play. Coach, you know, one thing that I found out as well is that Lotus' father, he also coached at Cohoes for a long time. You know, and I'm pretty sure that's where he honed that 2-3 defense that he's most known for. There's a travel going the other way. Schenectady turns it over. The Falcons will retain the ball. Number 24, Riaz, turns it over. As unlike him, he's leading his team in scoring. Let's see if he can get out of this funk that he's in. Good cut, nice slash. He got a little piece of that from behind. Schenectady is running off. Okay, they tussle for the ball down low. The ball is bounced off of Albany High. Albany High, bounced off Albany High. Schenectady Patriots will retain the possession.
I like the pace we're seeing tonight. I anticipated seeing a fast pace out the gate of this game, and that's what we're seeing right now, up and down the floor.
Rebound Amadi Gotti after a DeSuze missed three-point attempt. Caleb, the sophomore, on the baseline jumper. Nice pass by Amadi Gotti. Coach, like Albany High is coming out after that quick turnover they had to start the game. Like they got their confidence.
Albany High definitely look like they come to play. I like their defensive stance. They're coming down in transition. They're pushing the ball too, Coach.
Long rebound after the Ja'Cory Nixon missed three-pointer. Oh, they give up a three-point play. The foul's on number 14, Ja'Cory Nixon. That's the first team foul for either team, He completes the three-point play. Tyrone Jenkins, the 6'5" senior.
You see Schenectady here is extending the press. They're going to what looks like the 1-2-1-1 press here. Let's see what happens.
Turnover, Coach. The pressure has definitely caused some confusion. Tyrone Jenkins draws the foul in the break. Good pass by Cameron Coles, the 5'9" junior, floor general. That foul's on Albany High's Matthew Coons. Jenkins nails the first one. He's too strong on the second one. He misses. Coons with the rebound. DeSuze is called for the foul. A little too up close on him. Albany High is looking to inbound the ball. 5-second call. Coach, what do you think about that inbound play? You need more movement? Do you think the guys got to set better screens or guys are going to come to the ball? What do you think there happened?
Sometimes kids take a while to get caught up, set up in their play. That's why as a coach you get so frustrated. You got to get in their play rather quickly.
The Albany High bench is really cheering these guys on. Got a deflection there, went out on Albany High players. Schenectady retained the possession. Right now the score is Patriots 10, Albany High 8 with 3:57 remaining.
Yeah, earlier on you're seeing a lot of turnovers by Albany High, and they're only down by 2 right now. If they minimize the turnovers, they can stick around in the game, and that's the way they're going to stick around in this game.
Westbrook scores on the bucket. Okay, Cole gets called for riding the offensive player in Albany. Albany will take the ball out near half court. They jump him soon as he gets the ball. But Amadi gets rid of the ball very quickly. They swing it down the baseline. Skip pass, beautiful. Another pass. Knocks it down. Amadi Gaddy being unselfish tonight. Caleb John knocks down the three. It makes it a whole lot easier, coach, to pass the ball when guys can make those shots when off your path.
Against a 3-2, you're going to need constant ball movement against a 3-2 in order to get them good looks off of that.
There's a foul. Jaquan Bertrand gets called for the foul. Cameron Coles is stepping to the line for his first shot. He's too strong on the first one. The score is 12 Patriots and the Falcons 10. 3:09 remaining. Elijah Nesbitt just checked in for Schenectady. Oh, Amadi Gaddy drives it in, gets the roll. He's being aggressive, a lot more under control. Albany High's in a zone defense as well. Oh, Rouse got called for a second turnover early in this first half with 2:48 remaining in the first quarter. Score is Patriots 13, Albany 12. Coon shoots the ball, airballs it. Schenectady retain the possession. Coach, what do you think about, is there an emphasis by the referees this year to make sure they call those travels, or is this something that these kids are just growing up doing now that just, what do you think makes up all these travel calls lately we see?
Well, I know that we're trying to get better at calling travel. Travel is one of the most difficult calls to make as an official.
Okay, Amadi Gaddy drives in on the fast break, gets some contact, draws the foul. He's going to the line to shoot two. Albany High has 3 team fouls. Schenectady now joins them with 3 team fouls. Coach Loudis likes to work that sideline with that traditional towel like John Thompson used to wear. But he has in his hand, John Thompson wore it around his neck. What do you think? That's some coaches have different things they like to, tradition or suspicions or whatever. What do you think about that?
Well, my boy Tark used to bite on the towel. Jerry Tartania of UNLV used to bite on the towel. I know it's one of those things that could be something that soothes you as a coach. You know how they tell you to have something that put in your hand or soft toys or things of that nature. That's our thing as coaches and what we use.
Another turnover. Ja'Cory Nixon gets on the break. Oh, great defense by Riles. After that turnover, he sped back to get in the play. He never gave up on it. That's a great defensive play. After the turnover, he got right back. Coaches get him to the bench to talk to him about that play, give him some encouragement. Hope he can take that encouragement and move on from it.
You gotta love when players make the turnover, the first one on defense. Then your teammates can't say too much to you. That's the way you be ultimate teammate.
Gets in a little trouble on the baseline, kicks it out. Coles drives it. He's too strong on the layup. He misses. Matthew Coons with another rebound. I would love to see Matthew Coons go to the basket, Coach. Every time he watched him so far this year, and a lot of last year, I saw a lot of them. He's jump shot happy. Here he's with another one, Coach. He airballs it. Lucky Ja'Cory Nixon is there for a rebound. Coach, he's 6'4", Coach. One of the tallest ones on the team. and he doesn't like playing in the post, Coach. I just find that very disheartening.
Yeah, in our last game we seen him. He likes to play the perimeter a lot, and he hasn't had great success with staying out in the perimeter. A lot of times to get your perimeter game going, you need to drive to the basket, get to the line, maybe get a free throw, get an easy bucket, and then work yourself out. He's working himself out and ain't even trying to work himself in. You might want to change that as this game moves along in order to be effective against this 3-2 zone.
The free throw was knocked down by Ja'Cory Nixon. Like Albany High is in a 1-3-1. Like it switched up to a 2-3. They're giving them different looks. Pull-up jump shot. Oh! Tyrone Jenkins from deep, the 6'5" senior, showing some range out there. He almost hit that from the parking lot. Caleb John goes in, gets some contact, no foul. He does not make the layup, though. Coles drives in. He gets bailed out on that one there. I thought he was a little out of control. Referee bails him out, gives him the foul. The foul's on Caleb John.
And that play right there, though, Coach, a lot of times what you see in that situation is from up here you may not get a good viewpoint, but a lot of times the last second those guys try to slide into the offender's way when he avoids them, when he does something either like a Euro step. Those guys try to slide in his pathway after their established position, and that's when you get the block call.
Coach, with that definition, I have to agree with you. That was a blocking. I see Loudest over there constantly talking with assistant coaches, trying to get their intake. That's very special as assistant coach. I was that for many years, and that definitely feels good when a coach can hear your side and take in what you say, and maybe he might use it.
That's why you have assistant coaches on the bench. All these guys got jobs out there, and all of them got different relationships with the players on the bench too. So that's what you lean on as a coach.
Another deflection by that lengthy 3-2 zone of Schenectady. Coach, I noticed that they got Saquon Young over there on the bench for Schenectady as an assistant coach. He did wonderful things here at this school a couple years back. He's a SUNY Albany grad. I know he played there for his college days. Good to see him on the bench, Coach.
You're going to laugh at this. That's not actually Saquon Young. That's his younger brother. I made the same mistake in the hallway.
I stand corrected. Nesbitt for the bucket. Oh, they get another turnover. Oh, they call a charge on John Reyes, the leading scorer on Schenectady's team. He's having a little struggle tonight. Albany High has to watch these long arms of the Schenectady's 3-2 defense. They get a lot of deflections. John Corey throws up a chuck shot, misses it, rebound by Beltran. He gets called for a foul with no time on the clock. Wow. Beltran on the line for two. Coach Loudest he cannot believe that call was made with that much time.
Yeah, as the official in that situation, I'm not worried about the time at that point. I'm calling what I see. If I see a foul, then I'm calling a foul on that situation, especially the tightly contested game as this one with the opening period.
Beltran misses the first one. Beltran makes the second one. The score is the Schenectady Patriots 23, Albany High 17. Coach, I want to talk about something right now. Pat Riley, this gym is named after Pat Riley, and it's great to see. We saw a lot of his information and his trophies and pictures out there in the hallway, and I came across something that's very insightful. His 1961 team played Power Memorial when Lou Alcindor, who now is known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Schenectady went down there and beat them. I believe the score was 74-68. Pat Riley, the Hall of Fame coach of the Lakers and the Heat. Now he's a GM of the Heat.
Hey, Coach, now early on, you got Albany right now. They got 8 first-quarter turnovers to Schenectady's 3. And that reflects the lead you see right here. And see, if they're going to stay around this game and hang around this game, they have to minimize these turnovers as we move forward. The second quarter, they got to be very, very careful here in protecting the ball and taking control of the ball. I know Coach Brown was over there telling them, again, protection, protection, protection.
Okay, we started out. Albany High will put the ball in play. He got Keyshawn Wallace in, the junior guard. They get deflection. John Caudry turns it over on the baseline. Reals shoots the 3. Comes up short. Keyshawn Wallace, Albany High, gets it still. Oh, he gets it stolen. Trying to split 2 defenders. Oh, Reals goes in. Turns it over. The ball got hit out of his hand. I see a lot of energy by the Schenectady team. Even though they make a turnover, it seems to be aggressive ones. Kayshawn Westbrook, number 23, comes into the game. I'm sorry, Deshaun Westbrook. He got Charles in the game. Charles Jacobs in the game, the junior, number 24 for Albany High. Another turnover, Coach. I don't want to speculate on the turnovers. Our statistician is out tonight. He's sick with the flu, so we're going to have to piecemeal these statistics tonight, Coach.
Well, Coach, there are 11 turnovers right now, and they came out with 4 second quarter turnovers, Coach.
Tyrone Jenkins, the 6'5 senior for Schenectady Patriots, draws the foul on number 10, Caleb John. Number 21, Caleb John. Jenkins makes the first one. Ja'Cory Nickers into the game, takes out Keyshawn Wallace. I think Coach Brown's going to talk to him, Coach, about being more sure with himself with that basketball. We need a point guard to be heady out there, not a turnover machine. Over the back call on Nisbet. Over the back on Nisbet. I think it'd be a 1-and-1. They're in the bonus. Albany High will shoot a 1-and-1. The score is 24. The Patriots. Albany High 17. Jenkins, Diasu checks in for Nesbitt. Coaches are really using their bench tonight, Coach.
Yes, he definitely going to his bench tonight to get some energy from his bench as well. You got to sometimes in these games, attrition becomes a issue. You have to go 7, 8, maybe even some 9 deep. And he's getting production from his bench. So anytime you get production from your bench, you can stick with them. And they give you major minutes and gives your starters rest. It's always a plus.
Caleb John knocks down the first free throw. Caleb John makes the first one. Coach, we got Miss Love. He makes the second one. Coach, we got Miss Lovelady over there doing the scorebook for the Falcons of Albany High. She's been in the fold in the youth basketball community for a long time. You got anything you want to say about Miss Lovelady?
She's been involved in the basketball community forever. Miss Lovelady is one of those teen moms that is really a teen mom. She's a teen mom in every sense of the word, where she's like the mom of all the kids. Not just the woman who takes the uniforms and wash them, but I mean when people need things, they need help, they need rides, they need money on the road, different things of that nature, she always been that person. So I have a lot of kudos and a lot of respect for her for what she has done to kids of our community for years and years, and that she continue to do in different capacities as you see here.
Okay, Schenectady brings the ball up. Jesus drives it, but he misses it. Oh, Schenectady battles for that ball. He steps out of bounds. Albany High will retain possession. They're in half court defense. The backside is open, Coach. I think that if the guys can just see that on the skip pass, they might get an easy one. Oh, nice pump fake and pull up by Charles Jacobs. He misses it. Oh, Albany battles for it. Jacobs gets it. Oh, nice dump down to Caleb John. The Falcons, nice play there. Cameron Coles enters the game. Skip pass a little too long. Turnover, Falcons. Coach, in this type of game, I know it's a cross-county, inner-city rival. Guys are jacked up, hyped up, ready to get it in. Do you expect a certain amount of turnovers, or you expect better of your players? You know, you being a former player here and being these type of games on this court, what do you think? Should it be a little bit of realistic?
Well, sometimes what you have when you have two teams like this get together, cross-county rivalries, what you usually have is them trying to force the issue. I mean, these are guys that play against each other. AAU, they play in playgrounds together. You got Hamadi there, hit a three-pointer. They've been playing against each other, and so they try to press the issue sometimes and say, hey, I'm going to see what you got, A lot of familiarity there, Coach. And when you get that, a lot of times you will have turnovers like that.
Albany High is getting their own turnovers on their own. Try to skip that pass in there by Amadi. Amadi's really sharing the ball tonight. He's really looking for his teammates. That's really good to see. That will only open up for him later on, I believe.
And we see here now, even amidst those turnovers, Albany High has kind of crept back in here into a tightest ball game at 24-24. So we're going to see what happens for the rest of this 5 minutes and see how this plays out.
Okay, he's being pressured. Oh, Charles Jacobs gets the ball taken from him. But he missed the layup. There's Jacobs back for the rebound. Good job, Charles. Way to get back after that mishap. Oh, Amadi Gaddy with the contact, no foul, scores the bucket for the deep three ball. He knocks it down. Deshaun Westbrook with the deep three. Like, he got fouled there too. Oh, Jacobs misses the bunny. Caleb Cole misses it. Oh, Amadi Gaddy draws contact and gets the foul. Like Ray House is shaking up a little bit. He might have got hit in the midsection. He's going to need a few seconds to get himself together.
You see Albany High is pushing the pressure right now, and they're getting to the basket and they're starting to attack. Now, one of the things that Coach Brown probably disseminated to this team, this Falcon team, was we have to score in transition. Because once Schenectady get in that 3-2 zone, their length gives Albany problems. So what you see Albany doing is getting rebounds, getting stops, and getting out in transition and giving themselves some opportunities, thus getting to the line where Amadi has a chance to have a three-point play here.
He knocks it down, Coach. Albany takes a 2-point lead with 4:15 remaining. Pump fake, drops it down. Another pass to the littlest guy in the court. He gets it ripped, but his teammate gets the ball. Oh, he calls a travel. Schenectady's mounting up the turnovers now. The last couple possessions weren't good for them. They traveled the ball, turned it over, and missed layups. Their last couple possessions down.
Yeah, you see that now. You see Schenectady is starting to want that turn the ball over a little bit, and you see the tide changing.
Oh, Coons got his stuff pinned to the glass. Maybe that's why he doesn't go inside so much, Coach. Timeout. Schenectady. Hey, Coach, what is Albany High coach saying to his team right now?
Well, first of all, if Coons is afraid of getting his shot blocker going in the hole, he don't need to be out there. That's part of the process that comes with the territory, baby. He's pleased with them right now. Coach Brown is saying, guys, I love your battling. You're on the road. This crowd is electrifying. They're an electric city. They're roaring. You guys are saying poise out there. All I would ask you to do is this last bit of time left in the half, I would ask you to protect, and protect. Keep getting out in transition, trying to get some easy bustings in the attack. It's working for you. Right now, if I'm Schenectady coach, I'm in there, I'm saying, all right, guys, we let this get away from us before. Now we're the ones turning the ball over, and we're starting to commit silly fouls. Regain your composure, bring yourself together, get back on defense. Let's get some quality shots, not just quick shots, one and done. Schenectady came out first hitting threes. They went a little bit cold from the field. Now you might want to work something inside here, Coach.
Schenectady will bring the ball in. Team fouls are Schenectady with 8, Albany with 5. Coles gets grabbed while going to the basket. That's only the 16th foul, so they be out of bounds. Entry.
Number 32, Dylan George.
Dylan George gets called for the foul. Tyrone Jenkins will inbound the ball for Schenectady. Oh, Marty grabs it, steals it. Oh, the scoop shot. Wow, Coach. Look like George Gervin on that play.
Another turnover, another basket in transition by Albany.
Albany takes the lead now. Albany up 31, Schenectady 27. They dump it down low, can't finish. Lamar Fisher with the foul. Amadi Gaddy will go to the line. Amadi Gaddy is rebounding the ball tonight, Coach. He's got several rebounds already, and I think that's paying off on the lead that Albany High has right now.
It is. In Albany right now, the next foul committed by Schenectady will put Albany in a double bonus right here, Coach. I would just keep attacking them.
It's 3:16 left in the half. He misses the first free throw. You got to have those free throws, Coach. He's a 76.6 free throw shooter this year. That's a terrible miss by him. Oh! Coles with the acrobatic Dipsy Dooley. Moving the paint. Draws the contact and lays it up for 2. What a shot by the young fella. He got 1 free throw remaining. He cuts the lead by 2 with that shot. Schenectady 29, Albany High 31. He misses the free throw. There's a foul called there. Lamar Fisher gets another foul called on him that quick. He got 2 quick ones. Shooting 2 free throws. They're in a double bonus from now on for Albany High. Terry at the line, number 45. Missed the first one. Terry seeing his first action of the night. He's kind of cold, but he would get in the mood. He would get in the flow. I didn't even notice Coons on the on the bench, Coach. Was it due to foul trouble, you think, or was it just because he wasn't, bringing it tonight?
He picked up his 3rd foul, Coach.
Wow, I missed that one. Rebound by Schenectady. Outlet the ball. He overpassed. Pat let him too much. Schenectady turns the ball over. Okay, 2:49 left in the quarter, second quarter. Dylan George has the ball, looking for something to happen. He dumps it down to Terry for a baseline jumper. He knocks it down. He's cold off the bench, coach. Sometimes when some guys are not playing well due to foul trouble or whatever, and the coach throws you in there, you got to be ready to play, coach. You never know when your number might be called. Right now, Terry's number's being called. Amadi Gaddy with the rebound. Jakari Nixon throws it down. He's showing the bunnies, coach. What do you think about that transition play right there, coach?
Very unselfish play, kicked it out in transition, where Albany is getting a lot of their baskets at in transition with the slam down.
Okay, Albany High takes the lead. 35. Schenectady Patriots 29 with 2:09 remaining. The Albany High fan base over there is really into it. They really got involved with that dunk. Number 24, Rayals, back in the game. He has 2 fouls. You got to be careful out there for Schenectady. Oh, Albany is fighting for everything. Nice pass. He draws the foul, Marty. Way to take that contact and finish. Jakari Nixon, great pass on the paint. Cutting Amadi Gaddy. Marquise Wimbush gets called for the foul. Like Schenectady's going deep into their bench tonight, coach.
They're mounting the fouls up. Coach, Albany High is in a double bonus right here. You got to like that. You got 1 second where Gaddy is feeding Nixon for the layup, and then Nixon feeds Gaddy for the layup. That's the kind of basketball they're playing tonight. Very unselfish, coach. I like what I'm seeing here by the Falcons.
Amadi Gaddy knocks down a free throw. Their lead expands to 9. A lot of rebounding going on. Takes it inside. Gets nothing. They outlet the ball, coach. Amadi Gaddy has it. Oh, he tries to bang on him, coach. Amadi Gaddy missed the dunk attempt, and he draws a foul. Number 23.
At the line to shoot, 1-1 for Schenectady. Deshaun Westbrook.
Oh, number 23, Deshaun Westbrook is called for the foul. I mean, going to the free throw line, I'm sorry. Amadi Gaddy, I called for the foul. Excuse me, my apologies. If Amadi Gaddy had slammed that, coach, had dunked that ball, this roof would have went off, would have just flew away.
Absolutely.
Schenectady's unable to finish the 1-1 free throw attempt.
You gotta love an attempted dunk like that. Even if he missed it, it gets his team going. No, hey guys, I'm coming to play tonight. I'm not playing around tonight.
Terry likes to go to the basket, coach, for a big guy. He gives Albany High in something they've been missing with Coons. Oh, nice take, but he can't finish. Tyrone Jenkins.
Round number 45, Chris Terry at the line for Schenectady. T.J.O. Jenkins.
He knocks down the first one. It looks like Albany High is mounting up the fouls as well. They have 9. One more. Schenectady would be in the double bonus.
When you have an up and down game like that, you can expect that. A lot of aggressiveness. That was a grown man move by Royal, too, by Jenkins.
Rebound by Schenectady after the foul free throw attempt. Schenectady will shoot 2. They're in the double bonus at the foul line.
Round number 45, Chris Terry at the line shooting 2 for Schenectady.
The foul is on Terry
Cameron Cole.
for the Falcons. I believe there's a timeout being called. A 30-second timeout being called by Albany High. Coach, what is Loudest saying? Now, he had a little lead, lost the lead, now he's down by 8. He was almost up by 8, I believe, earlier. How the ties have changed. What are you saying now in the huddle for Schenectady?
Well, if I'm Coach Lotus right now, Lotus, what I'm saying right now is I've realized I experienced some foul trouble. Some of my key players had to sit sometimes on the bench. Guys came in. We had some turnovers, had some silly fouls, got some and ones. We've been beaten in transition. So I'm trying to make sure we keep this thing under 10 going into the half so I can get my key players all together at once back on the court.
Coles ready to shoot his first attempt after the timeout. He knocks it down. Schenectady's getting close. It's 1 minute, Coach. I think they need a heroic effort to get this, with a little closer before halftime. What do you think here?
You may want to extend the press right here. It might be a bad idea to go back to that 1-2-2. Yep, and it looks like that's what he's doing. He's up in the 1-2-1-1 press. I like that. That's a great call by the coach.
He knocks down the free throw by Coles. It brings it to Albany High, 38. Schenectady Patriots, 32. Both teams are in a double bonus. Schenectady brings back Amadi Gaddy, who's on the bench. He gives it up to Benitez. He misses the layup, the sophomore guard. I believe he's seen his first action of the night. Dylan George drives it in, and it goes in and out. The Albany High's battling each other for that ball. That's unfortunate. Oh, he turns it over. Schenectady had it, turned it over. Albany High will retain possession. Ja'Cory Nixon will inbound the ball. There's 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Amadi Gaddy finishes at the rim. Nice take by the senior. Way to be aggressive. Going right through this 3-2 zone, Coach, tonight. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Schenectady is going to settle with having the last shot in the first half. What do you think about that, Coach? You're down right now. Why would you think about doing that? He scores and it pays off. Jenkins knocks it down. The score is Albany High 40, the Schenectady Patriots 32. I'm sorry, 34. Albany High is up by 6.
Well, on that possession, Coach, what I'm thinking right now is, like I previously stated, you don't want to go in the half down by 10. Psychologically, for a high school team, that can be a little damaging. You got a 5-0 record. You're at home. You can start to become a little bit unsure of yourself. So right then and there, you want to give yourself an opportunity. And what they did, instead of potentially going up by 8, they go in down by 6, which is manageable. Like I said earlier, you had your key players who were on the bench with foul trouble.
We'll be right back after this. Albany High leader scorers are Gaddy 12, Nixon 7, Caleb 9, Beltron 2, Terry 2. Leader scorers for Schenectady are Westbrook 9, Jenkins 10, DSOs 4, Coles 3. Coach, what do you think so far? I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting Rayals to really come out here and perform tonight. He's not really the top performer right now in the box score, but Gaddy's definitely showing up on the road here in a hostile environment.
Absolutely. Gaddy has been the emotional leader for the Albany High Falcons tonight. He's been their penetrator. He's been passing the ball. He's been doing a number of things tonight. On the side of Schenectady, they experienced some foul trouble earlier on in the game. What they need to do is attack the interior, get more easy buskets at the basket, probably lay off the three-pointers a little bit.
Okay, back to the game action. Schenectady will retain possession. Start of the second half.
Also, Coach, Albany High, what I like seeing is they're getting out in transition, which they need to do more of. They've been showing a lot of patience on offense and unselfishness. I like that. What I'm seeing with Albany High, they see if they can continue that the second half.
Reyes, number 24 for Schenectady, really has to get going. He called a charging player control foul. Number 24, Reyes. I'm sorry, check that on Deshaun Westbrook. Albany starts second half pretty well. Good defensive stop.
Schenectady starts the second half with a turnover, Coach.
Coons with a nice rebound, but he blows the bunny inside. The littlest guy takes the ball from him. They start to break. Oh, Terry. Oh, that guy needs more playing time, Coach. Another charge. Amadi Gaddy drew the foul, drew the charge, Coach. Albany has come to play. They basically took over midway in that second quarter, and now like it's going to continue.
Schenectady starts out with 2 back-to-back turnovers coupled with 2 fouls. They experienced foul trouble earlier on in the first half, and that's the thing that had their key players going to the bench. If they continue at this pace, Coach, they're going to have to rely heavy on their bench, and I know Coach Rose don't want to go there.
I mean, there's Terry, another rebound, Coach. The guy who just got inserted into play. He's playing very well for Albany High.
Coach, give credit to Coach Brown for coming out the second half and starting them, realizing what he was providing for him. Now, Albany High is starting to get second and third opportunities, Coach. Like right there, they get another offensive rebound. And Terry is providing that spark.
Yes, Terry, a nice rebound. Turnover. They go inside. They score. Jenkins with a nice, strong finish at the rim. Dumps it down low to Ja'Cory Nixie. Throws with his left hand. He misses it. Terry with another rebound, Coach. But his foot is on the line. The ball turns over to the Schenectady Patriots.
That guy Terry is giving him a lot of hustle and grit off the bench. He's active around the boards, Coach.
Oh, Terry gets called for the push. That might get Rouse going now. Number 24, the leading scorer. Right now, he's yet to really put a stamp on his game. He's averaging 21 points a game. I haven't seen much from him so far. This second half, he got to step up huge for them to have a chance in this game. The first free throw attempt, he has 2. He knocks down the first free throw.
Yeah, Royals picked up 2 fouls in the first half, with put him on the bench and limited his playing time and his action on the court. Right now, like I said, Coach, get to the line, get a couple free throws, see that ball go through the net, get your confidence up, and he might get going in the second half. They're going to need an effort from him. They have cut this lead down to 3, now down to 2.
Wow. As bad as Schenectady is playing, these guys are right there. I know the coach has to be pleased somewhat deep down inside. Nice dump down. Great pass to Amadi Gaddy, Ja'Cory Nixon. Great pass. And way to find an open spot, Amadi Gaddy. You got to find those crevices inside this 3-2 defense. You just can't stand around. You got to find those openings. And hopefully the person with the ball will locate you. The foul's on 24, Reyes. Number 24. He has 3 fouls. The score is Patriots 38, Albany High Falcons 40. They're leading by 2.
He's going to be coming in for him shortly. Don't say it yet until it happens. And then bring me in.
Amadi Gaddy misses the first free throw. Nesbeck comes in for Reyes, who has 3 fouls. They lose a little bit of that scoring punch with him on the bench. Coach, what do you think?
That's what plagued them the first half. Now you see one of your key players going to the bench again, and you're going to have to rely on your bench to come in and try to give you some meaningful minutes here while you try to stem the tide right now while your key players on the bench.
I think he has to show better body language in that bench, Coach. He can give his guys energy just by being positive over there. You know, you don't always have to be on the court to really get your guys pumped. If you're a leader, be a leader all the time. That body language looks very poor over there. He has to really get involved in this game, even though he's not in it right now.
It's difficult to coach a young player, a big game, cross-county rivalry, all those things going on. Albany's connected. You know the history, you know the tradition, you know the battle, you know the rivalries and all those things that's go on. He want to be out there on that floor right now. He's just a little bit frustrated right now that he can't be out there with his guys right now.
Oh, turnover. Marty Gaddy has it on the break. He finishes on a swooping type of play with the finger roll off the glass on the reverse. Amadi is showing his whole repertoire tonight. Oh, bang, bang! Deshaun Westbrook for the bang, bang from deep.
They're going back and forth here, throwing jabs, uppercuts, and hooks. And we're going to see how this pans out. You got a back and forth battle here tonight. And now we got an offensive foul on Albany. On 32 on Dylan George, going the other way. Turnover by Albany.
I think Dylan George gets a charge and foul every game this year so far. Okay, Albany brings the ball up the court. Nice post move. Nice move on the post by Nesbitt. The score is tied with 4:53 remaining. Albany High comes right back and scores. Hamadi Gaddy is going to work. Oh, I'm sorry, Caleb John with a nice swooping layup. Cameron Coles for Schenectady gets the bucket on a driving play. Great move by him. He ties it up with that layup with 4:41 remaining in the third quarter. 30-second timeout by Schenectady. Coach, we got some notable alumni from Schenectady here I'd like to mention. Barry Kramer, who went here. He graduated in 1960, went to NYU, and was drafted by the Warriors back then. Pat Riley, as you know, this gym is named after. He was a graduate of 1963, went to Kentucky, played for the San Diego Rockets. Willie Dean, a graduate in 1998, went to Purdue, plays overseas. Rashad Freeman, a graduate in 2003. He went to Purdue, overseas. Jason McCreef, 2001, went to Rice. And then Mark Lyons, a graduate 2008, Xavier, Arizona, overseas. Back to live action. Oh, tough one here. What's the call? I got to see what this call is. They both seem to be going for that ball. Oh, the foul's on Schenectady. Cameron Coles. Albany got lucky on that one, Coach.
No, not at all. Offensively, when you're the offensive team, you have the ball, and you're passing the ball, the Schenectady player came in, and that Albany head player has a right to the ball. He can't come crashing through him to get to the ball. The benefit of the doubt is always going to go to the offensive player in that situation.
The ball will be inbounded by Albany High. Gaddy will take in the inbound. Oh, terrible turnover there. Oh, he gets it right back from behind. Good deflection from behind. Nixon has the ball, pumps fakes, fakes the pass. There's Terry, Coach. Oh, nice shot, but he missed it. Wow, I didn't see much contact there, Coach. I thought Caleb John went straight up, Coach. I want to see you explain this one.
That was a tough call there, Coach. That was a tough call there. And a lot of times the defender, when you want to make that call, is when a defender actually does a box out. If they both go vertically up for the ball, the offensive player has just entitled to it as much as the defensive player. Sometimes it happens like that, but you would like to see it play on, but sometimes that's just the way it goes.
Caleb John goes to the bench with his third personal foul. And John Caudry comes in for him. Oh, Marty lost the handle. The possession goes to Schenectady. Albany gets back. Oh, they get a turnover. Oh, they gets it back. Schenectady gets it. Jesus gets it big down low. He misses it. Oh, he draws the foul. Deshaun. Deshaun Westbrook goes to the free throw line.
Their announcer sucks. He's not even counting out the cumulative fouls.
Albany High has 5 team fouls. Schenectady has 4 team fouls. The score has been knotted at 45-45 for a couple minutes now. You got 2 guys coming in for Albany High. Benitez, number 4 for Albany High, and Beltran, number 30 for Albany High. Check in for Terry, who's playing an excellent game, and Dylan George. At the line would be Westbrook, shooting 1. Knocks down the first one. Schenectady takes the lead for the first time in a very long time. Maybe since the early parts of the second quarter is the first lead of the game.
6, 9, 11, 13.
Westbrook came to play today, Coach. He has 13 points at this moment with 3:29 left to play in the third quarter.
I wonder what they're discussing right now on the court. It seems like the refs are coming and going to discussions and having this. I quite can't figure out exactly what was going on there.
Maybe the coaches will give us an answer to after. Okay, Westbrook knocks down the free throw. Gives his team a 2-point lead, 47 Schenectady, 45 Albany High. Risky pass. Benitez tracks it down. The young sophomore guard. Beltran has the ball. He looks to penetrate, kicks it back out to Amadi Gaddy. Amadi draws the foul on the outside on Tyrone Jenkins. Jenkins has 2 personal fouls. The team fouls are knotted up at 5.
Coach Brown is trying to buy some time right here. He got a couple of his starters on the bench right now. He's trying to buy some time right here with this personnel from the bench. Let's see what happens down the stretch here.
Oh, Cowdrey got that shot thrown into the parking lot. Wow. You ever heard of pump fake, young fella? Technical foul. Technical foul on Nesbitt on Schenectady. He did not need that technical foul. I believe he got it for clapping his face. Coach, can you explain what happened there?
I think it appears that after he blocked the shot, he might have did a little bit of chirping. And in a hotly contested game as such as this, the officials want to keep everything at bay. So you don't want anything to get out of hand. That's a great piece of preventive officiating.
Okay. Caldry makes the first. Caldry makes the first free throw. Albany's down by 1 with 2:56 remaining. Oh, but he doesn't make the second. So the score will remain Patriots 47, Albany High 46 with 2:56 to go. Albany High retains possession due to the technical foul. Like free throw shooting might become an issue late down the stretch. Right now, currently, Albany High is 16 in the area out of 94 schools with 71.4 percentage for the free throw line, while Schenectady's not too far behind. They're 28 in the section, shooting 68.2 from the free throw line as a team.
You can throw those numbers out the window when you get in a highly tested game and you get on that line and everything starts to get tight.
So true, Coach. Caldry gets the ball on the wing. The baseline. He blows it. Great rebound, Marty Gotti. He gets a shot block. Caldry tracks it down. Oh, he gets bailed out. The ref bails him out.
If you look closely there, he caught him on the wrist. It was a great hustle play by Haggerty, but he actually got there and hit his wrist. So it was a great call by the official.
Okay, Caldry would go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1.
Checking in for Albany, number 20, Keyshawn Wells.
Caldry gets up there, nails the first one. Okay. Albany High is showing why they're a 76 shooting free throw team. Oh, he blows the second one. Okay, there's a foul call after that rebound. After Tyrone Jenkins gets that rebound, Albany fouls him. Ja'Cory Nixon fouls him on that. His third personal foul. Schenectady has 16 fouls. Albany High has 7. No, I'm sorry. Schenectady has 17 fouls. Albany High has 16 fouls. Both the teams will be in a 1-and-1 bonus rest of the way. Okay, looks to be a jump ball there. Albany High will retain possession. Another turnover by Schenectady. Coach, just like the good old days, Coach, how, when we played back in 91, how we played Mount Pleasant and Linton and all those guys, how those games were. Coming in Schenectady wasn't always a easy win, Oh! Is that Tyrone Jenkins again? Wow. Oh, Nesbitt blew that block. Number 33. This Schenectady team has some leapers out here, Coach. He got his hand taped up like he's a professional boxer right there. Oh, Caldry with the steal. He taps it out. Oh, he loses the ball. Oh, foul out top. No basket, no basket. Benitez, number 4, the sophomore, has a foul. You gotta take care better of that ball. Okay. Tyrone Jenkins go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. The team fouls are knotted up at 7 with 1:31 left in the quarter. The game is tied, 47-47.
What you see there is attrition going on right there. Because these teams are getting tired. There was a lot of sloppy play in that exchange right there. Probably fatigue is setting in. It's going to be interesting to see the rest of the way what team emerges, what team get tired, what team can be sustained.
Can he knock down a free throw? He does. Schenectady Patriots take the lead once again, 48-47. Oh, he knocks it down, a second one. Tyrone Jenkins with 14 points on the game right now. He came to play. Scores 49-47. Schenectady Patriots with the lead. Amadi Gaddy knocks down the 3 and the harm. Amadi Gaddy, big shot. The crowd goes crazy over there. Look at them, Coach. They're excited. They believe. 1:19 left to play. Albany High 50, the Patriots 49. 18 foul for Schenectady, 17 foul Albany.
Yes, great. Yeah, the stars for the teams come to play tonight. You got Jenkins showing up, and you got Gaddy going down and carrying their teams.
Gaddy couldn't finish the three-point play. Albany High is up by 1 with 1:10 remaining. Albany's in a 2-3 zone, coach. Like in a 3-2 zone. Like it switches every once in a while. The communication in the backside by Beltran is very good. Oh, he gets beats on the baseline. He gives up the baseline. Great move by Tyrone Jenkins. He has 16 points right now. He's carrying his team in the third quarter.
This kid makes grown man moves when he goes to the hole.
Great block. Basket by Albany. Albany's up 52-51. Oh, nice move. Okay, drew the foul. Fouls on Beltran. His second free throw. Westbrook will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Try to cut into this lead, tie the game hopefully, or take over the lead. Misses the first one. Come up too strong. Coach, the free throw, is very important in this game. What do you think here?
That might be what this game is determined by. It might come down to free throws in this game.
Blows both, coach. Amadi taps it out. Benitez has it. Gives it to Gaddy. Ready to start the offense. Keyshawn Wallace has the ball now. That middle is wide open if Beltran can just see it. Oh, good move. Oh, he gets it blocked. Come on, young fella. This is not JV. Those holes close up real quick. You got to make sure you have all your options available. You should have took it over to the basket that time, coach.
Yeah, it was a nice move to get into interior. In that situation there, you say take an extra dribble, get all the way to the lane. Maybe you draw some contact, get into the line before the end of the quarter. So, as of right now, I like what I'm seeing right now from both teams. They're battling back and forth, coach. It's gonna matter who comes down, who executes better. What do you think? What are your thoughts, coach? I think right here, I agree. Who executes, who takes care of the ball. Those are the teams make their free throws that I think down the stretch may pull this game out. What are your thoughts, coach?
I like what you said earlier about the free throws, coach. I really believe it's going to come down to free throws right now. Both teams are using their benches. So when you use I know the season's early still, but when you're using your benches, you have a drop-off sometimes in people's ability to retain information that the coach gives. There's a reason why they're in the bench. So sometimes these guys might not remember plays or might not remember defensive sets. So that causes more fouls, and then guys go to the free throw line. So due to that sloppy play, because you're getting guys in there who haven't played a lot this season, you're going to have a lot of turnovers. So it's going to be turnovers and free throws are going to be the biggest issues here. Now, the guys who make the most free throws, they might be able to mount a lead if they win the turnover battle late in this fourth quarter.
Wouldn't you agree, coach, that it's difficult sometimes for players that's on the bench to come in the game in a hotly contested game like this? They're a little bit nervous. They're not used to being in a situation. They've kind of been forced in this situation or thrusted due to foul trouble, coach. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's critical. But like I said earlier, that Terry kid for Albany High, he came in here ready to play. He probably haven't seen much minutes all season, and he came here ready to ball. Oh, Cameron goes with the acrobatic move. Schenectady takes the lead. Oh, he gets a steal. He dunks it. T.J. Jenkins has 18 points. He's carrying the load here tonight. I don't know about number 4, coach. The sophomore seemed to let him get that layup. He should have went for the script. I don't know, coach. I don't know what you saw there.
These young kids are so afraid of getting dunked on these days, coach. They don't go after stuff like that no more. They're afraid of what their friends are going to say to them tomorrow in the morning or what they're going to put on social media and all that kind of stuff right here. I like the timeout by Coach Brown. Even though it's only a 3-point lead, it's momentum. They're in their electric city. They're in their electric place. You want to douse that down. Electrifying crowd, and you want to douse that down right now. So I like the timeout regroup your guys. You've been playing well. And like I said, you start in the fourth quarter. Schenectady starting the fourth quarter with their guys that they're starters. Been waiting to get this crew back on the court together. They're on the court. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Coach. I thought Benitez had an opportunity to get a swipe at him, or even run by him near the free throw line. That would have changed it. He might have still scored, but it wouldn't have been a dunk. So I just think guys just got to bring their heart out here. It's a rivalry game. You want to show the coach that you want more minutes. You're tough. I think you really got to be in there and try to make it happen in that play.
Yeah, and another thing on that play, what I'm telling the kid is that we don't want a guy to get a dunk in his own house. He got the crowd behind him and everything else, the momentum. You start getting these guys going, and things like that make players play defense. So you get them all roused up. I'm fouling them. I'm going after it. I'm not letting that happen. These are the things that kids sometimes don't realize, what the momentum changers they can be.
So true. Albany High will inbound the ball. Murray Gaddy has the ball top of the key. Oh, Marty Gaddy has trouble. Schenectady got the steal, but turned it back over. Schenectady defense has ratcheted up a little bit here.
Right now you're seeing the officials thinking about should they reset the shot clock or not. Did Schenectady actually gain possession on that steal? They determined that it didn't, so they kept the shot clock the same.
Great insight, Coach. Oh, he get Gaddy with the turnover. Coach, that's 2 turnovers right now in the fourth quarter. See, Schenectady is winning the turnover battle.
Well, right now you got Albany with 6 second-half turnovers with a total of 18. You got Schenectady with 4 turnovers, 14 total for the game.
Albany High extends their pressure. Tries to change the momentum a little bit. Skips the pass. Look, when you skip the pass, you got penetration holes, Coach. Oh, he blows the bunny, Coach. He should have made that with the contact. Caldry got the ball. He skips it out. Risky pass there.
That's a lot of times that kids don't understand. On that skip is the time to attack and get into the seams of a zone.
Yes. Caldry sets up. Turnover. They might retain the possession. I think the arrow goes their way. Yes. Oh. Oh. Why you
They didn't. But they started the half, though.
Yeah. Okay, Schenectady will retain the possession. No, Albany ball. Yes. Albany will retain the possession. A little mix-up on the table there. Not changing that arrow.
No, the arrow was right. In a situation like that, when the ball gets stuck in a flannel, it automatically goes to the arrow. No, they changed it to start the quarter. Sometimes you can get mixed up with that. The arrow was correct.
Okay. Oh, nice dump down pass. Wow. Great out of bounds play by Sean Brown. Let's see if Albany High can get something going here on the defensive end. That's a balloon pass right there. I should have easily got stolen if guys are alert and ready to play. Looks inside, gets it back out for the 3 ball. Comes up short. Albany rebounds the ball. Schenectady's up 55-54. Dylan George with the ball. He penetrates. He kicks it. Oh, Coons missed the free throw, Coach. He missed the bunny inside, Coach. Every basket here is critical right now.
And that's why I like Dylan George on the floor. He's not afraid to penetrate. He has a knack for getting inside the interior. That time, I actually thought that he may commit one of those offensive charges that you talk about, and he made a beautiful pass interior to Coons, and he missed the bunny. And as a result, George picks up a silly cheap foul and sends Schenectady to the line for a 1-and-1.
George has 3 personal fouls now. Jenkins nails the first free throw with 19 points now. He's carrying his team. Him and Westbrook are just going all out this game. He knocks down the second one. Cool, calm, and collective on that foul line right there. The 6'5" seniors came to play. Amadi Gaddy goes in, finish it on a layup. They're in the man-to-man. Oh, nope, they're in the zone press. Oh, they got the turnover they're looking for. This could turn the tide, Coach. Even though the game is close right now, 57 Patriots, Albany High 56 with 5:30 left to play. Timeout on the floor. Timeout by Schenectady Patriots. Full timeout.
I like what Coach Brown did out of the last timeout. What he did was he came out, he got a bucket, and he went into a full court press. A lot of times when you come out of a timeout situation, that's the opportunity to shock the other team real quick, throw a press on them. You might get a turnover or two. So Schenectady's credit, in a close game like this, every possession matters. So he calls a timeout, regroup his guys before you get any momentum taken away from you here by turnovers. And that's been the battle of the game, is who could commit the least amount of turnovers and make their fruit theirs down the stretch. Coach, as you see these both teams are battling tonight, what do you expect, you're expecting down the stretch as you see these teams do battling?
I expect both teams really just to be solid on both ends of the plate. Like, I don't mind a jump shot going in and all that. I expect the guys just to get a clean shot, good look, grab the rebound, push it up. I expect clean basketball right now. I expect it to be very safe right now. Not scary, not shaky, but safe. Take care of the basketball. It's crunch time. Get the open looks, hit the open guy, knock down the open shot. If someone's open, give them the ball right away. Don't cause yourself don't put yourself in a pressure situation where you don't have to be. Okay, Albany inbound the ball. A lot of dribbling up top by Gaddy. He skips it. Dylan looks to penetrate. He looks to skip. He gets his ball back. He gets the he gets it. Yep. Rebound by him. Oh, stepped out of bounds. Turnover. Schenectady. Albany High had about 2 or 3 opportunities, Coach, getting that rebound or missed pass or deflection. They got it right back. Albany seemed to want it a little more, Coach.
Coach, Dylan George again getting in the interior, making another smart play. Kicks it out. It got deflected. He battled back for it, kicked it out again. I like what he brings. He needs that against a 3-2 zone. Somebody can get in the interior.
Nixon cut. Oh, nice flash. Good pass by Dylan George. Great way to find those seams in there, Jacory. Whoa. I think the ref might have had a bad angle that one. Schenectady will retain the possession. Terry's coming in for Albany High. He's played great. They see if he can keep it up. He got Coons out of the game. I don't have a problem with that sub at all, Coach.
Well, I thought maybe, I don't know what, sometimes you're not over there and have the benefit of certain things, but he should have been on the floor in my estimation.
Albany High gets a steal, gets a fast break, and Jacory Fish at the other end with the contact. Going to the line, foul number 33, Nesbitt. Albany takes a 3-point lead right now with 4:41 remaining. Both teams will be in a double bonus. Next foul. 4th foul by Nesbitt. It's 4th foul. Wow.
It appears that coach is going to stay with some pressure here. Let's see what he does.
Oh, he missed the free throw. Coach, the free throws are critical right now. Kicks it out for Westbrook. He doesn't knock it down. There's no rebound on the backside for Schenectady. Albany is working it. George walks up the court.
I like the personnel that coach has on the floor right now, that Coach Brown has on the floor right now.
Turnover by the sophomore, Caleb. And the foul! Wow, way to finish at the rim, Rayhouse. Where you been all night, big fella? Way to show up now. It's crunch time. It's 4:10 left in the game. You need to show up. Foul on Jacory Nixon. That's his 4th personal foul, Coach.
This kid has been plagued by foul trouble all night. So Royals is getting the opportunity now down the stretch to see what he can do, see if he can get going. He's been on the bench for a while.
He knocks down the free throw. Coach, what do you remember about playing in that being the first high school team playing in the then name Knickerbocker Arena? Now it's called the Times Union Center. What were your memories about that time back then?
It was fun and exciting. I knew that we will always be remembered as the first teams to ever play in that arena, and it was it was exciting and enriching.
Deshaun Westbrook buries the three. Now the Patriots up by 3. Wow.
This is where Albany has to continue to show poise and patience, but they got to penetrate that zone. Excellent timeout call by Coach Brown there.
3:16 remaining. The fouls are Albany with 10 team fouls, and Schenectady with 9 team fouls. Both teams will be shooting the double bonus on the next foul here on out.
Speaking of that first team, Coach, being the first 2 teams, Schenectady and Albany High, that year, 1991, was the first year actually Linton and Mount Pleasant combined. And they had our first game there at the Times Union Center when they became Schenectady now. This school used to be split. It was formerly Linton and Schenectady. They had actually a cross-time rival with these 2 teams, and then they combined, and then they became Schenectady High at one. And so but the tradition of Albany High and Schenectady still lives on, no matter what Linton, or Schenectady, Mount Pleasant, whatever, Albany High, still all the same. We're in a heated battle tonight. It's just beautiful out here tonight.
Yes, it has. It's been beautiful. I've seen a lot of good sportsmanship by the fans. The kids are having a lot of fun out here tonight, rooting for their team, rooting against the other team. It's all in good fun. That's how it should be. I love these games. Okay, Albany will inbound the ball. They're down by 3. Let's see what they do out of the timeout, Coach. What is Coach Brown looking for right here, Coach?
A really good possession right here. He got 15 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to get going here. You want to get a quality shot and not that right there.
Not the turnover. He got Coons in the game, Coach. He brought Coons back in the game. Okay, Coles gets the steal and lays it up. What do you think about bringing Coons back in right now, Coach?
Only thing is I don't understand it, because what you had Terry giving you a big presence inside, giving you second and third opportunities. I think Terry, coupled with him, with Dylan Georgia, give you a good opportunity to attack the boards.
Yeah. Oh, Nesbitt gets stands in there strong and draws the charge. Great play. And Ja'Cory fouls out. Oh, Coach, it's 2:48 left in the game. They're down by 5. That's huge. And he brings in Charles Jacobs, Coach, who played very minimum so far in this game. Let's see what he does. Scenectady's taking their time. Look with the swing, get the Reyes for the 3 ball, comes up short, rebounds his shot. He throws up a shot, doesn't get it. Empty possession there. Schenectady should have brought that back out and started the shot clock again. All right, Albany has the ball centered at top of the key, looking to get in their offense. Schenectady's in a 3-2 defense. There's 2 minutes left in the quarter. Dylan George draws a foul in the reach-in by a Schenectady player. He goes to the line shooting 2 free throws. These are huge, Coach.
Yeah, both teams are in a double bonus right now. And right now, he got bailed out on that play. Albany High has to come out and run a good set against this 3-2 to get a quality shot. He got bailed out. It's important that this is a big free throws here for him.
The crowd is trying to make it hard for George to make the shot. Oh, the guy takes his shirt off behind the basket, Coach. You see that guy over there? It really distracted George that time.
Yeah, that body could distract anybody.
Let's see if he can do, not see him right now. And he knocks it down with the roll, shooter's roll there. Way to block him out there, George. Albany is in a type of defense that just wants to bother. Schenectady's up by 4 points. Just under 150 left to play.
Albany right here got plenty of time. You're down by 4. You just need a strong possession. You got to close out here, big shot, rebound, good possession there defensively.
George rebounds the ball. Gets it out. Kick it to Jacob. Oh, kicks it out. And he called a charge. Is the offensive player allowed to come down, Coach? Or no, he's not allowed to come down in that. Or did he just keep going and ran him over after he passed the ball?
He is allowed to come down. It's called a pass and crash. So if he passes the ball and he crashes into the defensive player, we're going the other way with that.
Pass and crash. There you have it, folks. I thought there's a little rush shot right now. I thought Schenectady want to go inside. Oh, they do go inside. Oh, flashing cutter there. Way to cut. T.W.O. Jenkins, he got to have over 20, Coach. He got like 21 points right now. He's doing it for these guys. Schenectady's up by 6, 67-61, with 1:10 remaining. Amadi Gay's looking for penetration. George has the ball, penetrates. He loses the ball. He throws it up, doesn't get it. Rebound, Schenectady. Oh, George grabs it back and fouls out Nesbitt. That could be huge if that's the 5th one on Nesbitt. That's his 5th foul. He played great tonight, Coach. What can you say about this guy here tonight? What did he bring tonight and everything, Coach? What do you say about this guy?
Well, with Royals being plagued by foul trouble the majority of the game, he had to call on Nesbitt to give him some meaningful minutes. This kid came in, provided a lot of energy off the bench, had some real big blocks, big rebounds, interior defensive side. Look, Coach couldn't be more proud of getting those meaningful minutes for him off the line. Still, on the offensively, Albany still has to run a set that can get a decent shot. Again, George with his effort, again, attacks the board, gets the offensive rebound, and is fortunate to be going to the line right now shooting these two. He's not the greatest of free throw shooters, so it's going to be interesting to see if he can get 1 or 2 like he did before or possibly knock down both of these.
George on the free throw line, big one here. Knocks it down. Calmly knocks it down. Silky smooth.
What I like about George, in games like this, George doesn't mind being that guy to take the big shots and get in line and do the gritty stuff to try to keep his team around and involved. That's what I like about what he brings to the table when he's on the floor. And he knocks down the second as well.
Okay. The score is 67-63. Oh, he throws the alley-oop, Coach. Oh, Rayos finishes. Close game. Dylan looks to go. Oh, he loses the ball, Coach. He gives it up to Rayos. And he finishes it to Jenkins. T.W.O. Jenkins came to play. There's Caudry. He shoots the 3-ball, air ball, rebound. Albany's not going to come out of this game with a victory tonight. Got to foul somebody. Got the foul.
Yeah, right here, Dylan George in a situation like that, that's when you get the downside of what he brings to the table when he forces the issue. So it's like feast or famine with him. And this time you see a situation where trying to make something happen, you really can't blame the kid. He just got one of those one-direction type games where he gets he's going to go. Right now, we got Royal at the line here for 2 shots. And he knocks down the first. Yeah, it's lit up in here now. Schenectady took the lead. They're up by 9 points now, and it's getting lit. They can smell the victory. They can smell it pulling out this one and going to 6-0 right now. What you hear is the echoes of a rivalry, and he makes the second one as well. And Albany takes the timeout.
Full timeout, Schenectady.
I mean, after suffering a loss to Mahonison like Albany did, you got to give them a lot of credit for coming out here and showing a lot of effort and battling tonight. They came into a 5-0 team on their gym floor in an electric lit environment and was able to compete for the duration of the game. So you have to give these guys a lot of credit. From Coach Brown, again, this is a team that's got to find themselves, and I think they got to come together, so they're going to have those ebbs and flows as you move forward in the game. And Schenectady, Coach got to be happy. He had foul trouble tonight. He had to overcome some things. He had lows in the games where he had turnovers and things of that nature. Those guys fought. He got some good, meaningful minutes for Nesbitt off the bench, and it helped the team a lot. And he gave him a good energy and consistency play off the bench, and Coach has to be happy with his effort tonight.
All right, Albany brings the ball up. Yeah, so, he loses the ball. Foul by Ahmadi Gaddy. The Schenectady crowd's really giving it to Albany High. But the good thing about this, Schenectady has to come back to Albany High, I believe. So, things might change by that time.
I neglected to mention that first game ever at the Knickerbocker Arena, and now known as Tom Union Center, was won by Albany High. I think that's worth mentioning.
That needs to be said. Deshaun Westbrook knocks it down. Okay, Albany High still trying to go. Ahmadi Gaddy goes to the basket, finishes. Timeout by Sean Brown, full timeout. Eight seconds remaining. The coach, I think, right now for Schenectady, are just trying to make sure they maintain possession, finish it up clean. I think they also don't want nothing to go crazy. Nothing crazy. Just take care of the ball. Come back on defense. Don't pressure too much. Let the game just get over. Albany is still trying to work for something here. Still trying to, Will Brown's trying to, will these guys and have them thinking about the next game. Putting in things right now, still fighting to the end. Let them know he still believes in them. So kudos to him. Okay, Schenectady has the ball. They're ready to inbound it. They get it in. Reyes has the ball. They call a foul, a reach-in foul. Reyes goes to the line, shooting two. Schenectady's up. 75, Albany High, 65. That's the first foul on John Caudry. John Rouse takes the time on the free throw line. 4.4 seconds left. He misses the first one. Schenectady clears their bench with 4.4 remaining. Schenectady will remain undefeated, 6-0. The only two teams that are with them in undefeated marks is T.W.O. They're both 6-0. Ahmadi last shot, heave, was no good. Schenectady remain undefeated in Division X of the Suburban Council. Be with you momentarily with the post-game remarks. Okay, we're here with Coach Loudis, Schenectady head coach. Coach, great win tonight. You're undefeated right now coming to this game. What was your keys coming into the game, though? I mean, undefeated, it's a rivalry with Albany High. So what were you thinking when coming into this game tonight?
We knew it was going to be a battle. Albany has always been one of our, like you said, our arch rivals, and I think our main objective was to try to control the tempo of the game. The first half, they got us out of our tempo, what we needed to do. So in the second half, we looked to kind of change that around and do what got us to 5-0.
Yes.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
You experienced some foul trouble early on in the first half, some in the second half too, particularly with John Rouse. How did you manage to sustain yourself and your squad during that period?
I think this year, compared to other years, I have a little bit more depth on my bench, and it was time for those kids that were on the bench to kind of step up and do what they need to do from practice. They go through it every single day, so out in the real lights, I had to go about 9-10 deep today compared to what I normally do. But those kids came through and gave me valuable minutes to get us through that third quarter so we can make our push in the fourth.
How do you feel about Nesbitt's game tonight? He seemed to come off the bench and give you some really meaningful minutes.
He's been doing that for us all season. He knows his role. We talked about that during the beginning of the season. He's only been playing basketball for a couple years. So he knows what he needs to do, block shots, take charges, rebound the ball, and he did everything I asked him to do minus the technical foul. But it was just, he got caught up in the moment of the game, and hey, kudos to him. He did a great job.
What can you say? I mean, how do you keep your kids grounded, humble, and hungry after starting out the gate 6-0?
I think, us going through the Suburban Council with other sports and stuff, we don't like to lose. And now that we're winning, I think it's contagious. And I want them to say, you know what, later on in life, we can do this. And I think it's more of a life lesson than just basketball. With hard work and effort, anything's possible. And I think they see those banners up on the wall, and they want to be a part of something like that as well.
Absolutely.
Now, Coach, Riles went to the bench early in the game with a foul trouble. I think it's second in the first half. And he came down, you talked to him. His body language is a little poor there. What'd you say to him? Were you trying to get him back focused, or you say something to get him, make his body language change that way?
Right. He only had one foul. And I took him out at that moment because his motor was going way too fast. He was really amped up. He was out of his tempo. It wasn't like what he's been doing the past couple games. So it was more of getting him in a mindset of, hey, I got to stick to what's been getting me through these first 5 games. And he was a little bit off, and we just had a brief conversation, told him I believe in him, and I loved him. And I said, just get your mind together, and we'll get you right back in there.
Great job. He's top 20 scorer in the area right now with 21 points a game. So I knew he had something to show us. So and I saw late in that game what he showed us. He could definitely flash that basket, score at the rim. He did some wonderful things out there late in the game for you.
His second half, we went in halftime, and we were down by 6 at halftime. That was without him scoring at all. Second half, I told him we went in halftime. I said, I was okay with where we were. Yes and no, but I knew the tempo and stuff, we were right there, and I knew John was going to snap out of it. Once he got those 2 free throws, I knew after that his whole mindset was going to change, and he was ready to go.
We talked about that too.
Okay, finally, Coach, give me some thoughts on Jenkins and Westbrook game.
They played huge. TJ's been battling through some foul trouble the past couple games. Some tough fouls, and he's fouled out in the last 3 games. So we talked about in practice yesterday with the one day to prepare, hey, just don't reach, move your feet. I need you in the game to step up. Westbrook, he's been hitting threes like that for years, and he's a senior now, and it's his last chance, and we know that's what I need him to do. I said, if you have the open shot, I want you to shoot it because it looks beautiful coming out of your hand.
Thanks a lot, Coach. We appreciate it. Congratulations on your victory and your time. All right, yeah, you do the same.
Now with Deshaun Westbrook, you played a great game. Thank you. Your jump shot looked good. You had some times in there where you were off a little bit, but the stroke looked pure. You know what I mean? So I know you're a jump shooter, so you battled through that. You did a wonderful job. What was your mindset coming to this game? You know it was Albany High, you know it's Schenectady, there's a rivalry, and guys just bring it. So what was your mindset coming to this game?
My mindset was, because Coach told us that they're going to come in and they're going to have a lot of energy, because in the past they beat us, like last year, our senior night, they beat us by 26. So my mindset was to have, my mindset was to score, get everyone involved in the game. When I threw the alley to John, I was hyped and everything.
What are your thoughts on coming out tonight with a big victory, going to 6-0 and moving forward?
That game is in the past, so we gotta work hard and practice tomorrow and get ready for the next team.
Congratulations on your victory. Thank you for your time. All right.
Guys, 6'5". You played a lot of energy tonight. You know, you came out with a purpose tonight. I didn't see you in the box score that much this season doing the prep work for this. And today you came in here like an all-star. You're grabbing rebounds, doing the little things to help your team win. Where you get that from?
To be honest, I was upset because I was angry. But they was trash talking, so I was getting a lot of foul trouble with past games, but I just had to turn it up because we lost a player who did a lot for us, and John wasn't himself today, so I had to step it up.
Yes. So I'm expecting you to play angry every game now.
Yes, absolutely.
Listen, man, you make moves like a grown man. You know what I'm saying? I like the way you bring it. What? When you're out there, you're attack the basket with soberosity. What's going through your mind when you're out there?
We gotta win. We gotta win. I gotta do everything that it takes to win.
Good. So what it means right now to go 6-0 and be moving forward?
It feels amazing. I never experienced nothing like this before. The best feeling of my life.
Well, congratulations and good luck the rest of the way. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here with Coach Sean Brown, Albany High School. Sean, you got these guys battling. You were in the game. You was up a lot of the time of the game. But you took a tough one tonight. What do you take out of it? It's early in the season, so what do you take out of this for the rest of the season? What do you take from this?
Well, you know, our kids should be inspired at the end of the day. Nothing that occurred during the game was what they did. All our deficiencies were self-inflicted. You know, when you finish the game with 20 turnovers, that's a recipe for disaster. When you miss 11 free throws, that's a recipe for disaster. When you give it 16 second chance opportunities, that's a recipe for disaster. So we walk away inspired because we know those things that we can take away. But we just have to get better with executing and closing out games.
I thought you battled tonight. I thought your guys came out and played a really tough game in a hostile environment. They were on the road. I see you guys in Colony. You guys have been coming out and battling. I think it's a matter of time as you guys pull together down the stretch and start to get this team to gel. What are your thoughts about creating your chemistry and finding that good matchup? I saw Terry came off the bench, gave you major minutes tonight. What are your thoughts about that?
Definitely. I mean, the future's optimistic. And, you know, once we get, Terry is a kid who hasn't played organized high school basketball, and this is his first year. So once guys get used to the adjustment and the speed of the game and where they need to be on the floor, I mean, sky's the limit. And, yes, he came off the bench, and he was a lightning rod for us. Now we're just waiting for one or two of those other younger kids to come along and become poised and be able to execute and understand what we're trying to do. You know, they're coming into the situation like, oh, I'm just going to go.
Right.
But, you know, you have to have poise, you have to understand the strategy, and you have to understand the discipline behind it all.
What are your thoughts about Gaddy and Nixon tonight? Offensively, I saw you guys show a lot of patience against that 3-2, penetrated the gaps, got some good shots. Hamadi, Nixon came to play for you tonight. What are your thoughts about those guys?
I mean, they work their butts off. And we want Nixon to be more aggressive than he is, but right now he's sort of like, oh, coach, you know. Right. But Hamadi, I mean, the play speaks for itself, and we want him to continue to grow and play at a higher level. And again, those two guys complement each other well. We have John Chaudry, who didn't have a good shooting night tonight. We have Caleb John, who's a sophomore. Now we just need to get those guys to raise the level of play as Nixon and Gaddy are.
I got one question. I'll get back to you. Now, this has been bugging me for like the last time we saw you guys till today.
Yes, sir.
What can we do, or what can you do to get Matthew Coons to get in the paint more, or either penetrate drive or just post up and do something? What can we do there?
Well, you know, you get kids in the gym and certain things are in their DNA and certain things isn't. And Matt truly isn't a low post guy. You know, he's a shooter who needs to find his touch right now.
Right.
And you saw tonight there was a couple of touches for him at the basket, and he just didn't finish. You know, But my hope is with experience and being in those opportunities that you grow and get the confidence in order to finish those opportunities.
Right.
So, you know, it's about personnel, and unfortunately for us at Albany, we rarely have a high post presence. You know, with Quillis, you know, he showed something for us tonight, even though he's not as polished, but he showed something. And, you know, if we can get Coons to knock down some shots and finish those bunnies, you know, now we're talking about a different ball game.
Right.
finally, Coach, what did you say to those guys in the locker room just now?
I told them be inspired. Be inspired. As I mentioned when we opened up, those are the things that were self-inflicted. We knew this. We knew the scout. We knew that 23 was a catch and shoot guy. We knew that number 1 was their guy. We wanted to stay in front of their point guard because he had no shot, and it proved that he had no shot. But when he got into the lane, he was highly effective. And it was just reiterating those points and trying to get them to understand, trust what we're telling you. Now your job is to go out and execute. But be inspired. I told them, listen, have a happy holiday. You get 3 days off, but then we back in the lab 4 days hard. Absolutely.
Hey, thanks a lot, Coach, for your time. We appreciate you, and good luck.